Hello, you trader nerds. It is Sweet Bobby. Hope y'all are doing well. And check out our website, sweetbobby.com. Have you secured your pre order of Blossom Possum Learns to Save, the greatest children's book that has ever been written? And apparently, it will be placed on a ship from China and will arrive on our shores within about 30 days. So I'm very excited to get finally get all 1,000 copies of those. And if y'all don't buy them, then they're going to be in my house as coasters.
And your wife will not be happy.
And my wife's not going to be happy because we got to get rid of 1,000 books. So if you'd like to secure your copy, sweetbobby.com. All right. So what's going on here? The market was down earlier. Now it's up a little bit. Interesting. Up 0.16%. We are above the hourly midband. We're above VWAP. We're above the cash open in the 15-minute opening range. This is interesting. VIX is at 17.38. AD at 73. We have above average volume today, which is interesting. And Glenn says his P&L has been all over the place today because of volatility and probably because the market was down. Now the market's up. So we got all kind of stuff going on. So let's see what our Big Green Monster looks like. Big Green Monster, oh, that's on gold. Let's see. Big Green Monster on the ES looks like well, we knew where the support would be, right? We knew that the 180 line would be support. We're popping back up. We anticipate a rise back to 4403, and volume will definitely test this area at some point. So it doesn't mean it can't be over. So before we go back up, but we're definitely going to go back up and test these areas in here. Okay, so with it being the first of the week, let's look at what the expected move looks like this week. The expected move. Last week, we exceeded the expected move. We were bound by the expected move the week before. Week before that, we were outside the expected move. So I don't know. We'll see if we get an inside week this week. It's kind of hard to tell. Big move outside last week, probably a calmer week this week. Let's look at our daily 200 moving average. Wow, look at this, y'all. Price almost got down to the 200 daily moving average. Remember, we're bullish as long as we're above that. And we are above it. So we'll see if that is going to stand as support. If we go down below it, y'all, we will at least temporarily get bearish in our thinking. But right now it's bulls away. Let's look at the weekly 10 versus 20 exponential moving average. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Our price is now below the 10 and 20 exponential moving averages on a weekly basis. This is a bearish look for us. So interesting. One is bullish, one is bearish. Let's look at the monthly. See what it looks like. The 10 moving average on the month, we're still above. So we're now getting conflicting signals as to whether we're bullish or bearish. We will now turn to the linear regression chart. Linear regression kind of worries me a little bit too because we're staying outside of this. It's going to lower this, lower this, and flatten out our linear regression curve. It's getting really, really flat. And our volume did increase on the move down. So that may mean more trouble ahead. But it really doesn't matter because we've got a 91% probability of profit, and our little account is at 39512. So let's put that in. 39512. So we're down a little bit from the other day. No biggie, 39512. So we don't get to play the bongo drums today. Today's the 25th, 23. So yeah, not much to do here. Let's look at our Greeks and ratios. And Greeks and ratios, we are at 195. Oh, wow. Why is my theta negative? Well, that's strange. I don't like negative theta. 195 negative 16. I'm almost thinking, is that even right? Let's see if I can. Let's see. Let me go to positions. Let me go to cap requirement. That doesn't even seem right. Let me do this little here thing here. It just doesn't seem right at all. Why would I be negative theta? 193 negative 17. Let's put that in. Don't like it at all. 193 negative 17. That's crazy. Don't like it at all. VIX is at 17. So our buying power requirement is 14,782. I think I've got to put on a trade. 14,782 if my theta's negative. And that must be from me, what I say, 14,782.
You have
You want to open the positions and see which one is giving you the negative theta.
Yeah, I got a feeling I know what it is. It's got to be that ES position I put on, right? It's got to be this.
Is that a hedge?
Yeah, it was a hedge that I put on, I think. So I've got a couple of them actually. One that expires today. Where's my theta on that? Negative 44. Negative 77 for the 3-day, 11-day, -6, -16. Boy, I got some big hedges in there, but my gosh, that's a lot of negative theta. Don't like that at all. So now my negative theta is -7. So anyway, I think I'm just going to put on a trade. I read a lot of, Ed says Tasty Trade was messed up for Matt and I earlier, not sure of others. I will say this, I spent a lot of time reading Raging Bull's room and his stuff over the weekend, and it kind of like, he's putting 12% of his net lick into a hedge and all kind of stuff. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. And he does Victor was in there commenting too. Oh, just kind of interesting seeing how he is managing his trades. He schedules his trades rather than me that does the, based on the Greeks and everything. And I think at the end of the day, you're going to get it at the same place. Maybe wrong. But let's just put on a little trade, you want to? So let's go to macros. Let's go trade. And where are we at? About the 80 days. And we'll go to the 9 delta. Let's see, 9% probability of being in the money, which is here. Can we get $20 out of it? Yep, we can. So let's bump it up a little bit. Do our quantity at 2. And shwaka. Oh, come on, man. We'll go to $20 and get filled. That will fill. Okay. So this is 80 days, if that's right. Something's not right. So that means we got to do 40 days on our put debit spread. There's not a 40, so let's do 53 days. And I call this the 9 delta plan. Do you want to do the 10 delta plan or the 8 delta plan? Whatever you want to do. I just call mine the 9 delta. So let's go the 39.20. That's a 9 delta. Or we could do 39.10. That's a 9 delta. So let's do 39.10. 30, what is it? 3610? 30, yeah, 300, 3610. Well, we're going really down. There's no 3610. So we could do the 3600, make it a little bigger for 950. Let's go up to 975 and get that puppy filled. Bingo, we are done. And so now my negative theta went from -17 to -12. Okay, I got some hedges that are coming off though, so that should be fine. All right, let's go to the other account. See how we're doing over there. And the Clemson account, the Crimson Tide looks so much better, by the way, against Ole Miss. And always good to see Lane Kiffin take a loss, isn't it? So let's see how we're doing over here. We are at, oh, come on, Bob, you forgot how to do this. Net lick 24,915, 24,916. We're down a little bit over here. 24,916. Okay, 925, 2523. Okay, so let's go over here to our Greeks and ratios and let's see how we're doing. Take my groups off. So we are at 102.41, 102.41, 102.41. I like my theta here, 17. And buying power usage is a measly 13,610. Good, 13,610. Yeah. Okay, nice. I'm using 54% of my buying power. My theta is at 0.16. Let's see if there's any trades that it wants me to manage over here. Aha! This one came off, y'all. This is a long put. So let's get rid of it. It came off today or coming off today. So close at 0. We'll put the exit date as today, which is 9/25/23. Let's see if there's anything else that's coming off today. No, just that one. So, it's one of those things I could put on a trade or I could not. I kind of don't like going above 50% most of the time. but I'd also like my theta at 0.12 to really push that a little bit. Now, let's do the math. So you see kind of what we're doing here. Okay, so theta of 0.2 times 365 days is 73%, right? You're only going to keep a quarter of that. So we're looking at 18.25% is what we anticipate we would make. Now, y'all, give me some leeway either way, right? So say 21 to 15% annual return with a theta of 0.16. So I'm fine with that. I think that's around where we want to do. I think what we figured out is we should be able to generate between 15 and 25% per year with our little strategy. That's kind of where I'm thinking. Now, if you want to push it farther than that, I mean, I guess you can. Just realize you're taking more risk. So today we are at 10.16% and the market is at 12.22%. I believe we'll overtake them at some point. Okay. All right. Good session today. Not much to do. Just kind of watching paint dry. Everything's kind of doing good. I guess we could look at our analyze tab for a second, just kind of see what we look like. Let's see. Let's do MES. Well, I could do ES. ES. Go over here, do all portfolio beta weighted, hide simulations. There we go. So that should be all just my trades, right? So, $36,000 buying power. If we were to go down 20%, but looks like I've got let me get rid of my stuff here. These thingies here. Now that should get rid of here we go. So yeah, I think we're good here. 41 theta, where we're currently at, Vega -407, and we're up a little on the day. Buying power 13,000. Yeah, that's good. I like where I'm at. All right, guys, good session today. Short and sweet. I will see y'all